Well, the insurance crisis in the state of California reaching dire levels. Even the plan known as the Insurer of Last Resort is raising rates for tens of thousands of people. But is there a good bit of news in the bag?
CBS 13's Hunter Sowers joins us on set with one company that could be returning to the Golden State. Kind of a big news.
My goodness. And it feels nice to kind of finally talk about one of these companies that could be coming back after we've seen major companies leave in recent months. They could start writing those new policies soon, and it is certainly a glimmer of hope amidst a bleak state of the insurance market.
After a years-long pause, Allstate this week signals they're coming back to California. According to SF Chronicle, the company says they'll start writing policies again once new state regulations are put in place.
Think about the older couple who live on Social Security, own their own house, and now their insurance bill doubles, triples.
It comes at a time when the FAIR Plan, or the Insurer of Last Resort, warns a sharp spike is coming. And it covers more high-risk properties, many of them in our region, with Nevada City, Grass Valley, Truckee, Sonora, and Twain Harte topping the list for the highest wildfire risk.
Bring our rates up to the right level, there's going to be a substantial increase.
FAIR Plan President Victoria Roach speaking to a state oversight commission this week, giving few details on when and how much prices would rise. The FAIR Plan gives coverage to those who have been dropped by insurance companies. It typically costs, though, thousands of dollars more than the average plan.
Are we looking at substantial increases for some people if we add the net cost of reinsurance and catastrophe modeling into our rates? That's very possible.
Catastrophe risk projections, a model historically banned in the state of California, simulates possible catastrophic events and then sets rates based on the potential for damage.
And we'll work with the department to move that in over time, right? So people aren't hit as much up front.
The number of new policies under the FAIR Plan has ballooned in recent years. It's now one of the top 5 insurers in the state, with 350,000 homes and commercial policies, doubling since 2019.
A lot of people just needing insurance. They've turned to the FAIR Plan. They haven't filed yet for another rate increase. It is expected soon. State leaders, they want the change to using that catastrophe model that we told you about to entice even more companies in addition to Allstate, even if that means overall higher rates.
Something so simple like getting insurance got suddenly so complicated in the state.
It's pushing people out of the state altogether because they just can't afford to live here. It's sad to see.